Recently, I realized something important, and not just realized, but deeply accepted it, felt it with every cell of my body. And when this realization came, it brought an incredible sense of freedom. Freedom to act, freedom to think, freedom to accept myself, freedom to simply live. And what's amazing? This freedom is available right now because you don't need to change anything. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to become someone else. And this important thought is just allow yourself to be imperfect. Allow yourself to be yourself. It's so simple and it's liberating. We live in a world that is constantly demanding something. Billboards, social media, celebrities, parents, our surroundings. They silently whisper, be better, be more successful, be more attractive, be perfect. But perfection is just a mirage, a race with no finish line. And as long as a person chases it, tension builds up inside. It feels like a weight on the chest, like knots tightening around the body. A person who lives by others' expectations is like a prisoner. Their feet feel shackled by others' opinions, fears, demands. Is that really life? But here's what's surprising. The fear of seeming imperfect. Is it really your fear, or was it imposed on you? And what if, right now, you allow yourself to feel freedom, the freedom to be imperfect? Because imperfection is not a flaw, it's life, it's you. And with every breath, you can allow yourself to realize this more and more. Just let yourself be yourself. Feel how something inside you unfolds, how the tension melts away, how you become lighter, freer, real, and it's beautiful. Freedom. The freedom to do things imperfectly, the freedom to try something new, the freedom to make mistakes and keep moving forward. Because your life is your own experience, and that's exactly what makes it unique. But to do that, you need to let go of this imposed thought. What if it doesn't turn out perfect? Because that thought alone kills the very energy of life. Now imagine, what will happen if you allow yourself to be imperfect? Feel how liberating this simple thought is, how light, how pleasant it feels inside, as if a heavy weight is lifted off your shoulders. And now, allow yourself to imagine what happens next. You can do something poorly and not beat yourself up for it. Leave your room messy and not feel guilty. Dress imperfectly and still feel great. Look less than flawless and still feel free inside. Start writing a song, painting a picture, even if it's clumsy, even if it's bad, even if you're not a singer or an artist. And in that moment, you start to feel pure joy, the joy of being yourself, and all that tension, all those expectations, everything society dictates, everything that inner voice imposes, it can simply switch off, and then comes silence, peace, and the freedom to just do, without fear, without an inner critic, without that voice holding you back. Because now, you're simply living, you're simply doing. You're no longer expecting masterpieces from yourself. You're allowing yourself to be human. At the gym, you're not demanding incredible results from yourself, but instead, you feel, you move, you live, and that is real. I let go of expectations. And you know what happened? Lightness. That same familiar lightness. The one we all once knew, when life felt like a game. When you try things, just because you want to, when there's no tension inside, no voice whispering, "What if it doesn't turn out perfect?" Before, I put so many things off. I wanted to do them, but I didn't. As if something was holding me back. Those expectations. From myself, from society. They weigh down on your shoulders. They get in the way. They restrain you. But you know what? It doesn't mean I have no problems now. It doesn't mean life suddenly became easy and carefree. No, the only thing that changed is my perspective. Now, it's all just a game. Problems? They come and go. They're just part of the process. And the most important thing is not to turn them into a heavy stone pressing down on you. Feel it. Imagine that heavy weight simply melting away. Feel the tension leaving your body. Feel how light it becomes inside. How you allow yourself to simply live and to play. Because life is a process. And right now, you can feel this lightness. Let it flow through you, because it has always been there. You just didn't notice it. And now, you can simply enjoy this moment. Simply be. And it's beautiful. Do you want to play? Do you want to feel the flow of life? Then, just take off this heavy boulder. Throw away the belief that says, if it's not perfect, it's not worth starting. Because that's complete nonsense. You have the right to live, make mistakes, try, take what life has to offer, experience your own real, imperfect life. And other people's expectations? Let them stay with those other people. They are not yours. They have no power over you, because you are the creator of your own life. And the most important thing, you are already good enough, right now, in this very second, without any so-called perfection, which doesn't even exist, because there is no such thing as perfection. It's just an illusion in our minds. But what is truly perfect is this moment, here and now. That is real perfection. Because we don't live in the future. We don't live in the past. We live here and now, in this exact moment. So set yourself free. Enough. Enough living trapped by perfection. It's an endless chase for something that doesn't exist. Just stop. Feel the freedom. Because you're already enough. You're already living. And when you stop chasing perfection, you start enjoying life. Start living. Thank you for watching this imperfect video. Leave your imperfect comment below, because that too is part of the game, part of life. And life is beautiful.